And I'm sure you don't try that in this country, because by the time you want to leave Murtala Mohammed Airport, I think that's one of the forms that they take down from you. So that don't let this form go with you, because this is only viable here. When you get there, it's no longer viable. Hallelujah. There is a way of us looking at things that has to change. And that's one of the reasons why God said, your ways are not my ways. And your thoughts are not my thoughts. If something is bad, according to what they are saying, is that this is a dirty water and bad water, poisonous water, and we add sugar into it, what would that water be? I don't know. It will be poisonous sugar water. Are you able to drink it? It is poisonous water and you add sugar into it. If you are not very careful and you are focused on the sugar, and you are not focused on what is inside the pot itself, that is how people get themselves wrapped up in so many things. And God said, because of that, when you get to a heap of 20, you find 10, and you are rejoicing over the 10. No, 20 was what God apportioned you. You got there, the application you saw on the internet was telling they are looking for a manager. But when you got there now, they say it's a store clerk, is what they have there and everything. The desperation has already pushed you to a store clerk. But he was manager, and you put there, he's manager, but now it's store clerk we're looking for. You either take it or not. And you look, you say, God, what kind of a situation is it? Okay, well, I'll take it, I'll take it. I'll start from there, I'll take it. What do you think has brought about that? You'll be busy rejoicing the fact that you have a job. Somebody else will tell you, you better thank your God. You're lucky. But that was not what I was looking for. As always say, I did medicine. But when I get here now, and you are now being downgraded now, you are carrying uncle and carrying sister and carrying auntie. Meanwhile, that medical training. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. When you get to your place of joy, he said the joy that the world cannot give, only God can establish it. You should be established in that joy. It is the Lord's doing. No father, no mother will see something that is not promising and wish it upon their children. And these are fathers that are professional sinners, mothers that are professional sinners, not to talk of God. He says, the thoughts I have for you. Deuteronomy 29, read from verse 11. Don't deviate too far from that page because you're not finished.
For I know the thoughts that I think towards you.
He has his own thoughts and his own plan for you. Yes?
Saith the Lord.
Yes?
Thoughts of peace.
Thoughts of peace.
And not of evil.
God is not in the business of setting you up for evil. What does he have to gain in that?
To give you an expected
to give you what you deserve. As a child of God, when you get anywhere, the glory of God, the grace of God, because you are serving God and praising Him, because you have no other God, that grace is enough to invoke the presence of God in front of whosoever you are going or wherever you are standing. To say that this is my daughter, this is my son. That the door must open for him or her. That is what God has in stock for you. So for some of us, when you get to a certain situation, you say, people are telling you, you still manage that for now. Well, hang in with that for now. Meanwhile, the same token, you know what? Some people will get there and all these other factors will not be in place. They will be appreciating them for what they are bringing to the table and what their degree paper is saying and what they have noticed from how attentive they are and how smart they are up in there. That is what they will be looking at. They will not be looking at anything else. They will not be looking at shortchanging them. Why? Because the Lord is before you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Finish up for us.
When one came to the wine vats to draw 50 measures, there were but 20. I struck you and all the product of the sword with blight and with needle